lucky and got the VIP room, which is kind of cool. We just can't bowl. It's too expensive. We're extremely proud of the kids. They worked their butts off all year. We had 54 practices. We played, our record was 23-7, which is extremely good. We played a lot of good competition. The Fisher Catholic League, the competition was not as good as what we hoped, but I think the tournaments was excellent for the kids to see different competition. They got to see zone defenses. They got to see pressing towards the end in some of the AAU tournaments, which was a challenge for them. So I feel like that, that's the next step to improve on as far as team stuff goes. Every time practices, we would try to challenge them. Every week we would try to throw different stuff at them. We never wanted to just keep it the same and keep it boring, and I think we did a good job. They seemed to have a good time. Every time we asked them, they said they really loved it. So that is really my goal at this age, is that they learn stuff, but they have fun doing it. I don't think we're not the type of coaches that just want to talk to them the whole practice. We like to have them doing stuff and teach them as we're going so they can learn. But I couldn't be any more proud of a group of kids that I've ever coached. Every practice was enjoyable. We had some moments that were stressful, but I mean it was a ton of fun every single time. There's no complaints. All the kids were great. I loved working with every single one of them. Thank you. So I hope they can continue playing together and keep learning and growing. And it was awesome. Thank you guys very much. One moment that stands out was we had a lot of successful times when we played in the Cambridge tournament. I'm pretty sure it was the first game we lost to Caldwell. But after that, we fought back. We did have the Fort Fry game, which I like to forget, the 10-8 game. But it was awesome to see them come all the way back through the losers bracket to play in the championship game. And the way they did it, that was the proudest that I was of them the whole season. And we got second place in the tournament. Even winning the Fisher League tournament, I was more proud of the way they fought through the Cambridge tournament, thanks to peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I think that's what did it for them. But I'd also like to thank Andy and Daryl, Andy Edie and Daryl and Erica for keeping the book. Joe, thank you for filming. That's great. That's awesome.
Well, on the job here.
All Joe filmed, he puts on YouTube, so then I get to go home and I watch it. And that's how I kept the stats. I kept all season long. It does not include any of the AU stuff. Only our Fisher League and the tournaments we played during the regular season, as I call it. So if Joe didn't do that, we wouldn't have any of that stuff. Joe kept the foul shooting percentage, free throw shooting percentage, and field goal percentage, which he added, or I added to it, or we wouldn't have had that. So thank you, Joe, very much.
Welcome.
I want to thank Aaron and Krista. I'm named the head coach, whatever. We all work together.
He didn't like me filming, I guess.
With having the baby, that's a challenge for you. But they didn't miss any practices, and it was awesome. Basketball is definitely a sport if you want to be. If you missed the practice, Dave was born. Sorry, I wasn't here. I couldn't be more proud of them. Kids, please make sure you thank your parents because they do a lot, taking you to practice and traveling around to these tournaments. And they don't have to do that. So please thank your parents for supporting you.
Oh my God. What? What?
Also, there's two, all season long, every practice I kept attendance. If you were late or if you weren't there, I didn't want to think about any reasons why, because that makes it harder for me. I don't want to feel like a jerk, but there was two kids that did not miss a single practice, and I think they need special mention. That was Jacob Miller and Austin Eady. Did not miss one practice the whole season. So,
Good job, guys. Hey, Shelly. A pizza.
That's all I got.
I haven't seen drinks yet.
Look at him, he is not happy.
You didn't mention him, that's why. Number one fan.
I know. Look at him. He's getting to be so old. Looking like baby.
Guys, this is a really special group of kids. When I think of the kids and how they interact with each other, it reminds me of my brother's class at Amanda Clear Creek, and I hate to bring this up, but it was a very special, close class that made it all the way to the Final Four of the state football playoffs. And I truly feel if you guys continue to build relationships within yourself, to build your skills, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind this could be a class that one day we're talking about, we're having a banquet about, because you guys either won the state championship or went up really high, okay? And I want to leave you with something, okay? And I want you to, it's something I learned.
And to this day, that group of boys
They're
still
still
together as men.
unbelievably close. It's really, really special. And there was something I learned at a basketball camp one time, and it was a saying, and it's something that I use to this day in my professional life. And it's a phrase that says, good, better, best. Never let it rest until the good is better and the better is best. Okay? Just keep that day I got it, I just continue to say it in my head, nonstop. But there's no doubt in my mind, if you guys continue to practice, put forth the effort that you put forth this year, you guys are going to have to do a really, really special class. Okay, guys? Thank you.
But don't let all this bragging we're doing on you go to your head. You still got to get better. All right, I'll hand out the Hot Shot contest shirts first. Do we remember the places?
They're on the back of the garden.
Does everybody know what the Hot Shot contest is? They all get together, they shoot, keep score, it's a little competition. But third place goes to Jacob Denny.
Woo! Woo! Good job, Matt.
Good job, Matt.
And first place goes to Jacob Miller.
Woo! Good job, Jake.
And the trophy, and it's a little thing I put together. You guys can look at it. The stats are in there and everything. Matthew Geige.
Good job, Matty.
Good job, Matt.
Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. Every player on the team all season long was academic on the honor roll the whole season. Every single player. So I think that's...
Wow. Good job, guys.
Eddie Henderly.
Good job, Eddie.
Woo!
Sam Howe.
Good job, Sam.
Braden Schreier.
Good job, Brady.
Jacob Miller. Caleb Riddle. Jacob Denny. Brookwood. Jack Brown. And Austin's not here.
Austin! Woo!